Okay, we're looking at Christopher Pedillo's. This is one. This is two. Yeah, this is not gonna work because even though I like the font, it's not very readable, and there's you need to put some copy here, so we're missing some copy information. So this one, I mean, there are things you could do to change this, but I think this is more finished. So um, again, explore different type variations to add visual interest to your name, because this is really kind of boring right now. Maybe maybe use bold and regular variation. Say something down here. Is it graphics or design or art or something? Some people have portfolio, which is okay, I guess. I mean, for now it's okay, but eventually we want to figure out like what name would fit us the best. Navigation is fine. Make it tighter, make it closer, align the navigation, move it up because we're losing a lot of dead space here. Make the picture bigger, and add some text to the bottom. Yeah, both of these need a lot more work. They're not finished. This font face is okay for type treatment. It's not okay for navigation. It's too big. Right? We're losing a lot of real estate here. Again, in this one, you do have like negative space where you can add visual information, but this doesn't tell me anything about you. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and sometimes it's also helpful when you actually break the pictures up. So for something that's really abstract, maybe you can just have three boxes, just create boxes and have like change the value of color or opacity or tint, even though it's the same picture. By creating these individual smaller boxes, you're making it so that eventually in the future you can put different things inside each one, because that's really what a portfolio piece is, portfolio website is, unless you have something that's really strong and really powerful, then you put it on the first page as a standalone. But otherwise, something like this is not that strong. It's a nice piece, but you want to like just prepare your file so eventually you can put different things in them, you know, and also you want to make it just when you're moving this up, you're gonna have more black space, so you want to open up the mask. Okay, this kind of looks very similar to what I had, so you want to kind of create your own. All right, very good. So this one we're looking at James. Okay, this is one. Both look great. Very nice. I like both of them, so I swear it's going to be very hard for me to figure out which one. Um, I'm going to critique both, and you can choose the one that you like more. Even though I'm pulling for this one, I think this is more interesting. So let me just talk about this one. Great type treatment, beautiful, fantastic job here, love it. Eh, Not too sure about here. Tagline, it's too busy already. So if you're gonna put the tagline, you have to put like a glow or something behind it so we can see it. And for tagline, probably the bottom part would be a better, or maybe in the middle would be, maybe somewhere like here would be good. Here is too much activity going on. Make the font, the navigation font smaller. Get rid of these extra lines. We don't need to block. One line is enough. Having two between each one is not necessary. So make it smaller, move it a little higher. You've already aligned it to this top, which is great. Then move the picture a little lower. And yeah, this looks great. Fantastic. I would maybe make this, the logo should align, or if it's going to be bigger, it should just be a little bigger than the picture. So make the logo a little smaller, or the picture a little bigger. I don't know the size ratio, if you have white spaces all around or if it's bleeding out of the page. Probably it's better if the picture is completely bleeding out of the left and it's justified to the left of the text. But this looks great. And this looks really, really good too. I love this treatment here. It's just a little too big. You want to make it smaller and leave it up here and have your name somewhere. And these also look really nice. I like that. Not too sure about this value. Well, I would probably not have a total black background. Maybe I would just have 90% black or something. I think that would, it just, that's the only thing that kind of bothers me here. And here, we're having a kind of a dead space here. So either make these bigger, so it's like there's 3 panels that are bigger that fills the page. And as I said, you could make them like squares, or if you have them rectangular like this, just make them wider. So the about would be here, gallery would be here, contact would be here, or add another panel. But I like you to work on this one. This is a stronger one. All right, very nice. Diane, very nice. Okay, this is one. Very cool. And this is another one. They both look great. This is very dynamic. I like this one a lot. They both look really good. They both look really, really good. So this one is going to be a little more challenging, but I like this one a lot. So what I like you to do, I like you to work on this one. I would move the logo up, and I would have my navigation aligned with the edge of this panel. So like home, like that. And maybe straighten up the logo for this one. So it's kind of like this. And still, it's too italic-y. There's too much italiciness going on. So maybe we can work on it. Like you said, you're working on it, so that's good. So, but use this layout. Have the navigation aligned like that or like that. Probably like here. So if your logo is straight here, you have to play with the positions. Put it up here and see how it looks, or and then move it here and see how that looks. But just align this line and tilt it, just like we've tilted this one. But this one should be straight, and then your copy basically is gonna. You can even have, well, you can't. Yeah, you just have to have the copy straight, because in Photoshop you could do it, but eventually we're gonna have this text to be live, which means that we will be able to copy and paste it, and we wouldn't be able to do that if it's not straight. So just have your text bigger. It should be bigger, and have it laying out like this. But what you could do, you could actually have a tagline created in Photoshop, and I'll show you guys how to do that. That would line up here. Another thing that you could do, you could grab this piece of your logo. This piece should be really close to actually your treatment here, so it's a little too far away. But once you kind of score away the little details, I would grab this little piece, make it way bigger, and drop the opacity. Maybe the O or something is coming out here at like 5% opacity. So it just adds a little more visual interest. But this looks really good. This one looks really nice too, but it's more, uh, it's like more generic, and we've seen that a lot. This one is a lot more unique, especially as a designer. I think this would definitely get your attention more. But very nice job there. And it looks like that's all I have. And that's it. Please make sure to submit your work.